Hello guys. So today's video is sponsored by Blue Knight Rubber Stamps. I am using the Family is Everything stamp, which comes with this little family of raccoons, and the sentiment family is everything. So I have already pre-stamped the cute little stamp onto some Nina Solar White, and I used the VersaFine Claire ink with my handy dandy magnetic handle. Made it so much easier for me, and I just waited a second for it to dry. And then I have a piece of this wood grain paper. This is from LCI, and I want to stamp this again, but this time I'm going to stamp it in Versamark ink, and I'll show you why in just a second. So we're just going to take the Versamark ink, and really, I just want the outer edge. I really don't need the whole stamp. And what this is going to do is it's going to give me placement for our, actually I'm going to go down. Yeah, I want to go down on the card. So I want to leave that extra strip at the top there. All right, now, I know you guys can't see, but there is an outline here of the stamped image, which is exactly what I was looking for. I just want to take my scissors, and I'm going to go in there and very roughly kind of cut that center out. Okay, so now hopefully we have a frame that pretty well matches our little critters there, which is exactly what I wanted. Okay, so I am going to kind of color both of these at the same time. We're going to make it really easy. Because this cardstock is kind of gray and boring, I brought in some Nouveau Mousse in Cosmic Brown. I don't think I've used this yet. It's very slightly open, so we did not use this yet. This has not been contaminated yet. Okay, and I have a Tim Holtz water brush. This is the thicker Ranger one, and I really should take that out of the pot, but it's still nice and juicy, and I'm just going to color our tree with this. So it's going to give us some shimmer. It's like a bronze kind of color. Maybe a little lighter than the bronze. Actually, I think I do have the bronze. I could bring the bronze in just to give it some more color here. I think I will do that. Okay, let me grab the bronze. And I know I've used the bronze before. There we go. Got a little bit more of an orangey color. It's got brush. We have little brush particles in there. Okay, so I'm just going to go in, oh yeah, with the bronze. It's going to just add another dimension of color in there for us. I'm just following the artwork. Okay, so gonna let that set off to the side to dry. It's not gonna take long. And then on this piece, gonna do the same thing. Just gonna go over my wood piece here. I want it to match. So I have some of that bronze. I do have a paper towel here. I'm gonna go back in and grab some of that brown. I don't think I've ever really painted with these. I think this is my first time painting with them. And since this cardstock is already embossed with this wood grain look to it, it's pretty easy. Just add that color in there. And doing it on this Tim Holtz mat makes it very easy to do, very easy cleanup. Adding those two colors, it really makes it pop. And by putting that on top of the embossing, it really looks cool. Not that boring gray cardstock anymore. This is a pretty heavy-duty cardstock, and this dries very, very quickly. Okay, so I think we have color on pretty much everything. Just gonna clean out my brush here. Clean that up more later. And my lid's back on these guys. Little Hero Art spray cleaner, and voila, easy cleanup. Okay, so that was the easy part. So while those are drying, I want this to kind of look like a fall scene. So here's my idea. Of course, I'm going to color the raccoons in, but look now how that blends in with the tree and the paper. So I kind of like even the curved look there. We might have to keep this idea here. I kind of like that. I like that a lot. All right, so, but we need some leaves on our tree. So I have some multicolored papers here that I've been hoarding, and now is the perfect time to use them. We have all of these little leaf dies I've been collecting. I'm sorry, I don't know where half of them came from. I think these are Lawn Fawn. These I picked up on sale somewhere. These I think are Spellbinders because they're orange. But I have all of these kind of metallic textured papers that I want to cut these little leaves out of and put the leaves around the tree. So let me get my little Gemini Junior plates out here. And we'll start with this green. And I'm just going to get into cutting a whole bunch of these. And I know different trees have different leaves. I'm not being naturally correct here, but I just want it to be fun and pretty. And let's see, do we want to do any other ones in green? I think I want to do those primarily in green. We'll cut a couple of passes with those. Let's see if they emboss on their own, or we have to put the embossing mat on there. We'll see. Oh, this is that Tim Holtz paper. See, just scraps, just keeping the scraps. Oh, that embossed very pretty. Okay, I think I'll do a couple passes with this. Uh-oh, my die's moved. Got half-cut leaves there. That's what I get for being lazy and not using purple tape. Well, that one we can tuck under. We can reuse that one. That one's garbage. You'd think I'd learn my lesson, but no, this is what I get for being lazy. Come on, Nance. Lazy crafter, where's my purple tape? Might as well salvage these last couple pieces. Okay, taping it down. Grab a gold. Thought I did. Guess I didn't. Okay. Moving on with the leaves here. Okay, that's enough for the little green leaves. I think these came out of a Spellbinders, like a flower, like a rose collection. I think those are rose leaves, but like I said, we're not being naturally correct here. We're just die cutting a whole bunch of leaves for our little raccoons. Okay, so that's good there. We're done with that. And then I have this red paper, which I think it's kind of pearlescent. I have this red foil too. It's like a rose. I like this one better though. So we'll do some of these Lawn Fawn. I think we'll do a couple of these Lawn Fawn maple leaves out of this. Really stuck down. Oh my gosh. Okay, and we're going to use our tape this time. These are stitched. They have a couple of different sizes. So we'll use these. And then this other one, this one is like a cut and an emboss one. I don't think I'm going to use that one because I think then it's just going to be too big. And so we'll cut these two right now. Cut a couple of those and then we'll start assembling. But I thought I had some gold. Oh, here, we'll just use this piece of orange. That'll work. We'll cut a couple pieces of that. Oh, those are pretty. Do a couple more like that. now that my card panel dried, it's not curved anymore. Okay, and I think one more pass with these guys, and then we'll cut some out in that orange, and we'll be good to go. And then we can get to assembly. Oh, those came out great. These are very pretty. The tape would stop sticking to the mat. Okay, almost done, I promise. I try to do these in real time for you guys so you can see exactly what I'm doing or screwing up, which is often the case. And this is why we reuse our scraps and we don't cut on that mat. Now, see, that almost cut my embossing mat here, or my magnetic mat. Okay, last pass, and then we can start assembly. So we have all of our leaves die cut. We can put our dies away. And now it's the fun part of assembling this. So that's already A2 size. And I just need to cut this little extra off the bottom here. Just gonna mark that. I was going to make this the card front, but then I thought about that wood grain paper, so by putting this in the back, I think really makes it look cool. So I want to kind of distress this a little bit. I have an old Tim Holtz distressing tool. If you don't have this, you can also use scissors, but all it does is it's just a blade in there, and you can see it's roughing up the edges here. We don't want that to look like it's straight edge. And like I said, this is an old Tim Holtz tool. I don't know if they still continue this or not. So now all my edges are mostly distressed. I want to color them be a little bit darker in color. So I have these Nuvo markers. This one's called Earth. I don't know if this is a shimmery one or not. It doesn't really matter at this point. And I just want to go in and kind of put some color on my edges there. And I don't mind that it's a little sloppy and I'm getting color everywhere because it's supposed to be a tree hole. So just take some of that, blend it in with our fingers. Not going to hurt anything. I think this one does have a little bit of shimmer in it. Okay. Paper towel. Okay. Pretty. Clean this up. So now I think it's just assembly. I really do like the idea of popping that up. I think I am going to do that. Okay, so first thing is let's make sure we have the correct placement for our little raccoons. Perfect. Okay. And then I think we should pop this up. I think we'll put some strips behind there to pop that up. Maybe we should add our leaves first. Let's do the leaves first and then we'll pop it up. So I was just basically thinking of just throwing these on in different colors. Yeah, I'm just going to start gluing them down. And we get what we get. Okay. I think we're making pretty good progress here. I mean, I guess if they're high enough in the tree, we could make these leaves come all the way down, right? Yeah, why not? We already cut them out. Let's just use them. Okay, I think I'm done with my little autumn frame. Oh, it's so cute. Oh, I love it. Now I think it's too bulky to pop up. I gotta color my raccoons. Whoops. I forgot to do that. Can't put it together until I mean, they look adorable like that, but let me just grab some color pencils. Set our leaves over there to dry. And they're already pretty well shaded and cute, so we don't really need to do a lot with them. The first one, these are our Teza color pencils. The first one was in Smoke A107. This one is Space Gray, which is A047. Like I said, they're already pretty nicely shaded, so just putting this color down, it's just turning them gray, but I don't really have to do a lot with the highlights or anything. They're already pretty well done. I do want to do some black drops on the eyes with Nuvo drops, but I'll do that when I'm done. And then this one is called Elephant Gray, A035. Oh, that's a nice warm gray. That's for Mama. Looking out for her boys before they go digging in trash cans. I'll never forget, I went camping with my dad once. Well, a couple times, but we kept hearing all this noise rustling around outside the camper. And my dad was like freaking us out. And he was like, there's bears out there and really messing with us. And, you know, we're little kids. We don't know what's going on. And he told us to take the flashlight out and go see if there was bears. And we went out there and turned the flashlight on, and all you see are these little raccoons like taking off running. It was so cute. He was just messing with us. Oh, Dad, thought you were so funny. I'm going to take a little bit dark brown here. This is dark chocolate, and just go in and do a little bit around my tree here. And again, not being real neat. Being a sloppy, messy crafter, because that's what's fun. I want to give our tree some dimension here. Oh, that's cool. I really like the way that looks. Okay, so now that our raccoons are all colored in, I think they're all colored in. Cute little raccoon family. All right, now we can start putting everything together. So I've dust everywhere. We are going to, I think I still want to pop this up. I think it looks super cute if it's popped up. So I have these strips. These are from Stampin' Up. They're little dimensional strips. Turn our card over. Now, could decide if you want to keep the leaves on or off. I think I'm going to keep them on. Yes, we're going to leave them on. I'm going to do another layer just kind of around our little hole in the tree here. Just kind of frame this off a little bit. Just so it doesn't go saggy. Again, nobody wants to go saggy. All right, here we go. That was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. I mean, I guess the longest part was just die cutting everything, right? Sorry you had to bear with me and endure that. Okay, just pulling my adhesive protective sheets off, backing sheets. Okay, we're all nice and sticky. Try to line it up. And voila, we have a nice raccoon card. And I want to do glossy accents on the eyes. So let me find, I don't know where my glossy accents are. I'm going to use this black gel pen in the meantime, and then I will find glossy accents and put them on. Oh, my gel pen's not working. Man, striking out all over today. Come on, buddy. Here we go. Oh, and then the nose, just on the tip of the nose here. And I'm trying not to get my head in the picture. All right, like I said, I will go back in later and add the Nuvo drops. You guys don't need to watch me do that because that's definitely not a screw up I want you guys to see. Plus, I don't know where my Nuvo drops are right now. I gotta find the black one. But that's all we have. Let me know what you guys think of our fall little raccoon family card. Again, this stamp was provided by Blue Knight Rubber Stamps. It is called Family is Everything. I will link everything down below for you. If you have any questions, post them down below. As always, thanks for watching. If you like this video, I appreciate your thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, click the link over here and you'll get notified when I post new videos. Thanks for watching and keep on stamping. Bye-bye.